Hi, welcome to Buzzing About Town here on Buzzing Pattaya, and today I'm at the Robin Hood with both Gaz and Max. Guys, good afternoon to you. How you doing?
Good, thank you.
Good afternoon.
Hey, how are you? You all okay? You're looking very slick, very smart. So, now the reason I'm here is if you remember, last month we did a vote for who has the best Sunday roast, in your opinion, here in the Pattaya area. Now, thank you very much to everybody that voted. There was hundreds and hundreds of you. But there was just had to be one winner, and I'm not being funny, Gaz and Max, you didn't just win it, you strolled it. It was like 80-odd%. Fantastic. So congratulations, sir.
Cheers, thank you very much.
All right, now I'd like to present you with our award there for the best Sunday roast. So hopefully that will find some pride of place somewhere in there. I won't say where we discussed earlier. But as you can see here, I mean, the Sunday roast is fantastic. But before we talk about your Sunday roast, what I'd like to do is ask you guys about your history here and what makes Robin Hood so special and so popular. So if I start with you, please, Gaz. So, Gaz, how long have you been in Pattaya?
I've been here personally 6 years, but I've been involved Robin Hood for coming up to 2 years now.
And up for 2 years.
Yeah.
And yourself, Max?
Me, 1.5 years now.
Yeah,
1.5 years.
Yeah.
Okay, and I mean, do you have a culinary background? Is that part of the success to Robin Hood?
I had a bar restaurant at home, but it's more from the experience of being a customer and seeing what you want when you go to other places. I think that helps you see it from a customer side of the view rather than just from a business side, you know.
And what made you come to Pattaya? What was it that
I've
brought
been
you
coming
here?
here on holiday for a long time, and in the end, I just
That's it, you give in, don't you? We have to. Everyone comes here for holiday and then you give in. You just think, do you know what? I'm going to come and move here.
Yeah.
So, okay, now talking about Robin Hood, I mean, it's obviously it's a good brand. I mean, tell me about your history with Robin Hood. I mean, what makes Robin Hood so special?
I think what we've tried to do here is, I've been coming to Pattaya for such a long time, and there's been some very traditional British style pubs. But over the years, places haven't, even though they've been very successful, and they have been very successful, some of these places, for 20 odd years, but they haven't tried to evolve into something that's slightly a little bit more modern. And we here we try and aim for not just somewhere where the lads can go and watch them. We do show all the sports, we show everything, but it's also a family-based pub that people are comfortable to come with their parents, their children, their whatever. And there's lots of choice of many different things in Pattaya, but actual family-style pubs, you know, no smoking, clean. It's not. There isn't that many, so that's the sort of gap in the market that we're trying to aim for. And also now we have a new kitchen team, new head chef, new sous chef, and they've made the menu slightly a little bit more gastro, a little bit more funky. Obviously, you have your traditional dishes, Sunday dinners, fish and chips, things like that will never change. Yeah,
because I must admit, when I look at the menu, I know, Max, you're front of house and the PR and everything, which you do a fantastic job, because I do watch the Facebook pages that you've got. I mean, some of the dishes that you do serve, aside from this fantastic Sunday roast, I mean, they really are great value and quite inventive, aren't they?
Yeah. Just recently, some of the specials that the Chef Lee's been bringing out of the kitchen's been really, really popular, popular. So it's,
and I'm guessing, like, I mean, the location, we're here in the Avenue Shopping Mall, which, I mean, I've heard, I don't know whether it's true or not, but I've heard that a lot of the stuff in Walking Street may be being pushed over this side of town. I don't know if you think that'll happen. Max,
to be honest, we don't care about location because we are the best, then the people come to us.
There you go, he's just earned himself a bonus, that's it, don't worry.
It's true.
I just think for us here, the location, you know, we've got free parking. Even if it's absolutely tipping it down with rain, we've got a multi-storey car park. You know, people can come with their kids in their prams and pushchairs. Elderly people, there's a lift, there's full access. So even on days where it's chucking it down, people don't want to leave the house, they still tend to come here, because here, you know, if I was in a car driving to here or somewhere else, I can't park somewhere else. I'm getting soaked. Here, we've got the luxury of having that car park, and it does make a big. And it's very central anyway. You know, there's not many venues in this central part of Pattaya.
Yeah, I mean, I must admit, when you mentioned about the parking, it is a really good asset to have here, because, like you say, you know, you go to Soy Bacau and, you know, like there's places out there that offer Sunday roast, but where do you park? And especially, like you say, if you've got a car and you're maybe elderly, you know, having the lift here and having the access and the parking is only like two seconds away. It is fantastic. I mean, in terms of the Sunday roast, so we need to talk about the Sunday roast, because obviously, you know, you absolutely breezed our vote, so fair play to you. I mean, talk to me about the Sunday roast. So in terms of, like, what Sunday roast you have available, what are the current prices while we talk today, what are the prices? Just give me a bit more information.
How we structure the Sunday roast, we do a regular size, which is full veg option of everything with 3 slices of meat. We do a 299, which is 5 slices, full option of veg and everything. And then we do a carvery, which is, well, not carvery, but an all-you-can-eat at 399, which includes soup of the day, 5 slices of meat, all your veg, and a dessert, to which today's chocolate mousse. Chocolate mousse.
Chocolate mousse. Don't say that.
Change every week.
I'm going on a diet after Christmas because I won't go into that because it's a separate thing altogether. But I've got to go on a diet after Christmas. So please don't talk to me about chocolate mousses. And I mean, Max, you do all the PR here. I mean, I watch what you do. You know, you're heavily promoting stuff. You're showcasing what you do here. I mean, talk to me about your general ideas about what makes Robin Hood special.
Okay, before I'm the chef, I have restaurants, something like that, and I decide to change my life. I come in Robin Hood because guys give me the opportunity for work here.
Yeah.
And for me, my job here is really stay with customer, check everything about if something. I'm all the time there for check with customer for all. I not cook. Sometimes I cook. We do special night. I'm cook. We do oyster night. We do Max and Lee night. Lee is the chef here from the kitchen. We do everything like this. But I'm more like a public relation with customer and something like that. Yeah.
I see you because obviously when people do come in and out, I mean, you're there, you're greeting, meet and greet them. I mean, you do a good job, and I'm not saying that. I actually watch you do it. So I mean, again, it's that personal service, isn't it?
Very good. I mean, to be honest with you, when me and Max first spoke about it, I wasn't quite sure how the role would fit in here. But within a couple of weeks, you've got the biggest sort of scape of like the lads coming in here for a beer, sitting down with Max, and then I've looked over and there's two 80-year-old retired pensioners drinking B52s with him, and I'm thinking this guy can.
He's a ladies' man.
He can entertain people, you know. And customers are coming, hello, Max, and people like. Oh, I'm the same, you know. If we're going out on a night out for a drink, if your friend runs a bar, or you know one of the managers or somebody that works there, as long as the service is good, then you go back to see that person. And I think it's good to have a face, you know, like a front man's kind of thing for the restaurant. And it certainly works.
Yeah, I mean, I must admit, one of the little tiny, and they always say it's the little things that make a big difference, but one of the things I really like about here is when you walk to the door, there's always someone that opens the door and greets you. And that doesn't happen very often, to be fair. So again, like we said, it's those little bits. Now, moving on about Robin Hood, I mean, obviously we mentioned the sports. I mean, talk to me about the sports schedules that you cover here.
Yeah, I mean, we can show literally everything. There's nothing that we can't cover here. We do advertise bigger sporting events, and sometimes we change our opening hours, you know, for some of the early morning boxing and things like that, or if it's a big football match on. But to be honest, if anybody's even Italy second division or you know anything, as long as it's being televised, then we can find it. And we've got a function room in the back room. The screens 8 meters by 5 meters. It's absolutely huge. Seats 80 people.
You've got a pool table as well, haven't you?
Pool table, yeah. We've got a team in the pool league on a Monday night, which is our first year. It was rocky at first, but they're getting better. So we're doing okay at the minute.
You're grinning, so that tells me they're not doing as well as you hoped.
No. We're joint top of the league at the minute.
See, he's treading carefully now, because if any of the pool players that play for Gaz are watching, you've got to be careful.
They won't let me play. I'm not good enough. Well, they take it very serious. So.
And in terms of, like we just spoke about all your sports, I mean, what time do you normally open and normally close?
Well, to be honest, throughout, obviously, at the moment, the times here with COVID and stuff are difficult. So we've reduced the opening hours a little bit. We used to open at 7 o'clock every morning. Now in the week, we don't open until 10 a.m. The weekends we open at 9. But last week, for instance, when the boxing and UFC was on, we opened at 7. You know, we can vary things to suit, but at the moment, we're still doing well.
Good.
And we still have a lot of expats that use us. Good. So hopefully, you know, things will be fine. But there isn't
no set time.
No, there isn't really the call for be open at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, guys. So if you do want to come here, make sure you check out the Facebook page. Matt, you keep that updated.
Big event, we can open anytime. If big event, enough people for open, we can open anytime, like we do for boxing or something like that for the room.
The open times are posted on the Facebook page.
All right, brilliant.
If we ever change anything, we always post an update of things like that.
All right, fantastic. So now listen, guys. If you want to have a win-win situation, come down here, because you can let the missus go off and shop, and there's some shops around here, and you can nip upstairs here to the Robin Hood, sneak in a couple of beers and some fantastic food, go back down, jump back in the car and say, I've been waiting ages for you, darling, and a win-win situation for everybody.
For sure.
Okay, so what I want to do now is I just want to talk to you lastly about a few things about what's the future of Robin Hood. I mean, what's in your pipeline? Do you have anything that you think, you know what, in the new year we're going to do, because obviously, like you say, COVID's hurt everybody, and you're still doing well, which is a credit to the service and to the level of food that you give. But what's the future hold for you guys?
I think at the moment we just have to take things step by step. You know, we've introduced lots of theme nights, such as an Indian buffet. We did Mexican night. You know, we're doing steak night, because even though the food and the menu is very good and it's interesting, I think people do become slightly tired of eating even the best food. You know, you could go to the best restaurant in town, you could go and have food there, but you don't want it every day. So by introducing different things, we've found that it keeps people's interest, you know, because you're showing them something that they've not had previously. So we'll continue to do that. You obviously can't do the same things all the time because people have had enough of it as things, so we just keep changing things like that. But in reality, I think we just take, same as what everybody else is doing, just take it step by step, and just constant updates with new specials, possibly change the menu again, and just see how things go in town.
Tough it out.
Yeah, I think it's just a case of hang in there like everybody else is until the normality resumes.
I mean, I guess if I put you on the spot, when do you think we're going to get the tour? When are we going to get all our wonderful followers back here? No quarantine, no COVID. When are you going to come in? What do you think?
I think no quarantine is probably at least 6 months away. In all honesty, yeah.
And Max?
I hope the people come back soon. We improve every day, you know. We try to make all the best for the restaurant, for everything. We improve every day. We wait the people come back, and we do the best all the time for our customer.
Yeah. Well, let's fingers crossed that they do get back here soon, because you know everybody needs it. Yourself plus everyone here.
The one positive from this is because we've been quieter, it's given us more time to fine tune everything here and look at every single aspects of costings, of level of service, of every single, because we haven't been as busy as we have been. So at least then when things do resume normality, when people are coming back, then we should hit the ground running, and hopefully for everybody else in town too, you know, because it's been long enough already, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has been far too long. As you know, I know guys that you're watching this every day. Everyone's saying to us, "Come, when can we get here? When can we get here?" And you know, everybody here needs you. So, okay, one last question, and it's a question for you both, so you can both have a little think about it. And now they're sat there thinking, "Oh Lord, what's he going to ask me?" So I want you to imagine the very first day when you came to Pattaya, and I want you to imagine what it felt like, how it was. I want you to give some of our people out there, one piece of advice. When you first come to Pattaya, what should you say to them as their first piece of advice? See, look at their faces now. They're frantic thinking, well, I don't really know what to say.
Come on, come Pattaya.
You can't say that. We want people to come here. Come on. So come on, your first own one piece of advice to someone that's coming for the first time. What would you tell them?
You cannot leave when you leave.
Just be prepared for new experiences. I say would be it's an eye-opening experience. Max, coming here.
You cannot when you come here. You can go every country. You never leave what you have in Pattaya. You have restaurant. You have the beach. You have the sea. You have the sun. You have everything. You cannot do anything. When you come here, you never leave. You never leave.
All right, there you go. So, Gaz and Max, thank you so much for your time. It's been an absolute pleasure. And guys, thank you very much for watching here on Buzzing About Town. Please remember, if you want to come to the Robin Hood, not just for the Sunday roast, but also look at their comprehensive menu. They really do have a large selection of food, covering all the sports, pool team. Fantastic location, right in the very heart of the city centre. Parking is not an issue. Check out the links in the Facebook below. I will put in the links in our description for you. And please, guys, come and check out the Robin Hood here, because it really is a really nice place. And I'm sure if you come once, you'll be back time and time again. All right, so that's it from me today here on Buzzing About Town. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember, hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when we bring out a new video. All right, that's it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and wherever you are in the world, please stay safe.